First semifinal match, Colacoma versus Serus. All right, what do you think of this hand, Stormblast?
This hand is
A little short on power?
a little short on influence.
A little short influence, yeah. Wow, you can run into that a lot with this deck, right? I'm actually surprised how consistent this deck is when it has so many power demands and influence demands on it.
It seems like we might have gotten it wrong. Is the Overmaster actually in the top 4?
I believe so. But I will double check while this game is started.
Yes. I'm getting a notification that might be Marvin the Imp instead.
Okay, well, if we got that wrong, I will double check on the TO side, but I know that
sorry.
this game is right either way, so we'll focus on this one, and I'll talk to the TO about that.
Yes. Okay, so I'll do this real well. I'll tell Moko's doing some TO stuff. So as we see the janitor himself come out to play. Janitor David is coming to the forefront, but Colacoma has a decent start. Not great because they can't turn 3 enter the monastery with the kicker effect, but they can still turn 3 enter the monastery if they really want to, which they might want to just because your goal is to equalize, presumably. If they can draw like Seed of Progress off the top and like turn 4 Moonstone Vanguard, that's just like going ham. But realistically, they're just gonna, turn 3 into the monastery, or potentially turn 4 into the monastery when they, can have everything active. But we'll see what Colacoma wants to do. Ooh, now that might change things actually. So now I think you might just suffocate the 2-1 potentially. Yeah, you're gonna suffocate the 2-1. Saves you some damage while setting up for the future enter the monasteries. So next turn will be enter the monastery. The turn after that can be equalized.
All right, my apologies. Sorry to cut you off here. My apologies, Chad. There's a reset because of tiebreakers. Marvin the Imp and the Overmaster were actually super tight on tiebreakers, and one of the matches wasn't reported. So I thought I had refreshed it, but that's my mistake. After refreshing, the TO did confirm that it is actually Marvin the Imp who got the 4 slot on super tight tiebreakers. So my apologies to the Overmaster. My apologies to you, chat, for getting that wrong. My view had not been updated yet. So it is actually Marvin the Imp in the 4 slot. Thankfully, everything else in the top 4 is the same, so nothing else has changed. It's just going to be Marvin the Imp taking on Spifferific instead of the Overmaster, so apologies for that. Anyway, I am straight. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, Tin Smith, for the subscription. We really appreciate both of you. That means a ton. Thank you so much for both of you subscribing. I really appreciate it. All right, what are we getting in the match
Colacoma is in incredible shape here. Colacoma is going to, fire the janitor and get some trash. No, Colacoma is not going for trash. That's crazy to me. I would have just equalized, because if you equalize, your opponent even discards 2 cards. Your opponent discards 2 cards and you get to kill the janitor. I think I would have just equalized there for sure, because Serus had 7 cards in hand. Colacoma would have done 5 cards in hand with equalize. Could have held up Send an Agent for the next turn and killed the janitor. So I think that was crazy to not just go for the equalize. The equalize was like an 8 for 1. It kills 4 cards. It kills the 4 cards in play, 2 cards in hand, and gives you 2 2-1s. That's an 8 for 1 right there. Instead, now I don't think this play was like terrible, because getting the Roland in play and the Valkyrie is useful, but yeah, I think the equalize there was far and away the correct maneuver.
Here comes that martial efficiency for Serus. That's in their hand, as well as the Crown Watch tactic. Gonna be pretty good there. That's actually it's gonna shrink the power on the deadly Valkyrie, which is gonna be pretty nice as well.
Huntress will still die end of turn though, so that's good.
Huntress will still die end of turn, but still a great play there, leaving Serus with a 4/4 Janitor David and a 2/1 Huntress. Colacoma though with 7 power. This is actually one of the rare cases where the Speaking Circle doesn't look great here. I don't think you want to play that out on the board.
You just play Moonstone Vanguard and pass.
Yeah, and as we've seen in the past, Moonstar Vanguard against Janitor David the First is a pretty good matchup. But we know that they have a Crown Watch tactic in hand and an Argo Ironthorn, but of course.
Argo doesn't do anything.
Sun doesn't do anything, so still a unit, but not gonna do anything.
Does Serus have the counter spell in hand?
Does not. All
does Serus have Dazzle?
Argo. Nope. So in the hand, we are looking at that display bug. The only thing in hand for Serus is the Argo.
Oh, there's a display bug happening. I'm silly. Okay,
it's just the Argo.
Okay, I might have forgotten there was a display bug. Sight is interesting. From Beyond. Okay, maybe Colocoma's okay. So Colocoma's equalized. I'm sorry, Colacoma. The hand bug must have been a thing. I thought there was more cards in Serus than probably there was. I don't know how many cards actually were in hand,
yeah.
but
it was just the 2. But yeah, Iron Thorn here. You got the 2 Valkyries. You've also got Bottoms Up. Not the best, really. Bottoms Up's actually a pretty bad draw off here. And
that is awful. Thank goodness that that David is not a soldier, right? Because now you can at least protect your thing a little bit. But making those Valkyries there is a little bit awkward considering.
Double From Beyond, although you play the first one and see nothing, so drawing the second one's a little awkward.
No, it's not the worst. It's at least does its thing.
King Circle is gonna die though. Nothing Colacoma can do about that.
No, this equalize is not. That's why the making 2/1/1s was not the greatest thing ever, because it makes the equalize so much worse when things either get stunned or you just can't kill it. If only Colacoma had drawn Suffocate, right? We've seen that before. We're Suffocate into. Okay, is Colacoma dead?
Oh, just dead with the double damage. Don't even worry about the Speaking Circle. How much damage was that? Oh my goodness.
What a top deck.
Wow, that was a ton of damage there. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to game 2.
Let's go to game 2. Wow. All right, Serus on a quick game there. That was. Ending kind of came out of nowhere there, but
man, this display bug is really catching me off guard at this point.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can quite give you.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad for my casting now, because like
I got to figure out how to give you the double hand cam too, so you can get the hand cam along with it.
I don't necessarily the double hand cam. I just need at least knowing how many cards each player has in hand would be good enough.
All right. Well, that was game number 1. So looks like our players are taking a moment to get to game 2. It looks like Marvin the Imp took game 1 over Spifferific.
Okay.
Waiting on that one, so bear with us for just a sec. Thank you again for everyone for following tonight. Thank you for everyone for hanging out, for the few subs we got. We really appreciate that. Tin Smith and I'm Straight, thank you so much for that. It means a lot. And they are ready for game 2. Head down.
Hey.
Smash Off, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hanging out with us tonight. All right, what about this hand? Not great for Colacoma. Do you go to 6 though?
Oh, do I go to 6? Ooh, that's a tough one. I think
gonna go to 6. Colacoma go to 6.
Probably go to 6.
Diana, Know Thy Enemy, and From Beyond. Now, listen up. Okay. Listen up, Stormblast. On the other side, Serus has 3 power. They've got a Crown Patroller, a Huntress, an Argos Technique, and a Martial Efficiency. So they've got the 1-drop, 2-drop, plus a combat trick.
I think Colacoma really needs to draw the Shadow Influence.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been nice to have that Shadow for that.
Unfortunately, I think this is
Oh, and then
looking like
Janitor off the top for Serus. That's gonna be
Janitor David.
Ooh, gonna draw Daru Lee there as well. Look, we've seen Janitor David do some work tonight. Gotta give props to Daru for these promos. I don't think it's broken, but it's been great so far.
Not drawing what they want to draw here. If they can last 2 more turns, which is not guaranteed, which is odd to say. If they can last till turn 4, they can play a Diana, but not guaranteed.
Look at this! Look at this turn 3 for Serus. This is incredible. Colacoma just started their turn 3 with nothing.
Colacoma draw Equalize here though. Oh, well, if they drawn Equalize right there, it would have been great. But Zenith Silex is not a bad draw, because if Colacoma lives, if Colacoma can live, if Serus doesn't win, we have Know Thy Enemy. If Serus doesn't have interactions.
Oh boy, look at this. 11-11 Frostcry Lighter. Oh Oh my gosh.
But the game's not over because Know Thy Enemy means that we get some trash in play, and thing shrinks. If there's any soldier though, if there's any soldier from Serus wins
there
immediately.
It is. Yep. The Boulder Gate Guard is a bird soldier. That's gonna put Frostguard Rider up to a 7-7, and that is turn 4 win right there. Kind of amazing.
Yeah, that was
quick,
like
and that was 2-0 for.